What's happening, gamers? So, Limited Run already sent me my second collector's edition, this one of Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol. I'm a little worried about this one because of the changes that Limited Run had made to their website. All the information detailing what is inside the collector's editions is now gone. It's removed from their website, so I might not get everything that I originally paid for. Yeah, so that worries me. They made two different versions of this collector's edition. They made an SNES version, and they made a Sega version. Now, I don't know which version I got, but we're gonna crack this baby open and find out. Yeah, so unlike the Scott Pilgrim video, I haven't actually opened this one yet. I'm excited. If this doesn't come with everything I ordered, I'm gonna sue them if I have to get a refund. I don't want to. I respect them and what they're trying to do, but we won't know until I actually crack this baby open. Okay, so the first thing I noticed that is different from the Scott Pilgrim version, I have it up there in my display case, that the outer cover is not solid. It's literally just cheap cardboard, so that's unfortunate, but it still looks cool. You got Zeke and Julie jumping on the trampoline, the illustration from the, I believe it was the box art for the Sega version of the game. On the back you have the purple ooze that comes down during the game over sequence. On the top, you've got Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol. On the one side, you got the name again with the zombies and the mummy drawn. Kind of the same thing on the other side, more zombies. And then, of course, on the bottom, you've got an 8-bit skeleton that might actually be hard to see. So, that's what the outer box looks like. Now let's open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. I also like how the swirl is actually not a part of the outer box, it's on the inside. So I'm wondering if, well, I'll just pull everything out at once, I suppose. Yeah, it's, oh, that's cool, it spins. Okay, that's actually kind of neat, for starters. Okay, so it looks like this is the SNES version, because this is the SNES version of the box. So that's what the cover of the box looked like back in the heyday. You've got a woman screaming, and then you've got Zeke and Julie down there. Yeah, so this is, I guess, what the box art for both games looked like. I can't remember exactly what Ghoul Patrol's box art looked like, but it was probably that. But this was the SNES box art to Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And then on the back, it's, I think, a combination of the back of the box art to both those games as well. I also like how it says Forever Physical on the front here, because that's what Limited Run originally stood for. All games that were exclusively digital, like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, they wanted to create physical copies of them so that if a game like Scott Pilgrim, you know, disappeared or it was taken offline for whatever reason, we would have some kind of security and the game would still live on. Yeah, that's why a lot of us support the company, because that's what they stand for. So this is the official soundtrack for both games. I guess I'll crack this open too so we can see what the discs look like. So that's what the cover looks like, and kind of hard to see, but yeah, the back has the list of songs from the game inside of it. So this is what the disc, the soundtrack to Zombies Ate My Neighbors looks like. That's actually pretty cool. And this is what the what that side of the case looks like. It's got the exit door after you finish a level. The Ghoul Patrol disc, as you may have guessed, looks about the same, but red with all the monsters on it. Kind of hard to see, but yeah. And just like the Zombies Ate My Neighbors side, it's got the exit portal for Ghoul Patrol. So both really cool discs and really cool art for the CD case. Now this is something I was really excited for. In case you guys don't know, the guns that are used in Zombies Ate My Neighbors are actually squirt guns, and this is a replica squirt gun of Zeke's squirt gun because he had the red one and Julie had the blue one. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of water in this thing and test it out. Okay, so I put some water in the gun to see if it'll actually fire. One thing I don't like about the gun is that it's a little smaller than Zeke's replica. It should be about 1.5 times the size it actually is. It's about the size of a kid's squirt gun. A little too small for my hands, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright. Ha! It works! That's awesome. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yep, see? It works. So that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna dump this out and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna have to dry this thing off before I put it back in the case. But let's move on. Oh, that's so much fun. That thing shoots so far for a tiny little thing. So, posters. I can probably assume what they're gonna look like. You know, once again, the box art covers for the games. Okay, so the first one is a poster of Zombies Ate My Neighbors for the SNES. Both the box art cover and the cover on the game. And then on the back is the... Now, I can't remember if this was the box art for the... This might have been the box art for... it was either the box art or the game art for... or the cartridge art for... might have been the European version of the game, but then again, it also might have been the American version. I'm sorry, I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I did research on this stuff. And as you can tell, Zeke's holding his squirt gun, which is really cool, and it's going to be kind of hard to show this, but the replica you get is exactly the same, which I think is just all kinds of cool. I'm glad they actually took the time to make the replica as close to the original as possible, so that was really cool. Actually, I do have... Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. So, apparently the Zombies Ate My Neighbors cartridge for the Sega, or for the Genesis had, apparently had the same cover as the SNES version. Boy, I have to redo my research on those games. I did a whole video about them, and I'm talking like I know nothing about them. So once again, I'm pretty sure box art of for Zombies Ate My Neighbors, or I'm sorry, the box art for Ghoul Patrol, and then here's a cover for a game called Ghoul Party. I can't remember. I think Ghoul Party was either what it was renamed in Europe, or Ghoul Party was the name that Ghoul Patrol was originally going to have, but I think they changed the name because Ghoul Patrol sounds more like what's actually going on in the game than Ghoul Party. I can't remember. It's been a while. Okay, so the next item on our list are Zeke's 3D glasses. So, pretty standard 3D glasses. They're actually too small for my head. I've got kind of a big head, or I guess an adult head. But that's still pretty cool. Oof. And then, last in this first tub is the cards. First one, Stanley Decker, the Chainsaw Maniac, which I'm pretty sure was his name in the American version of the game. But yeah, a little pack of trading cards. Mummies of Mummy fame, Gillman of Blue Lagoon, So these are cards of all of the enemies, which is really cool, and they're actually made of they're I think cardboard printed, and they're really cool. Zombies, all brawn, no brains. I wish I had better lighting in here. I should buy one of those lighting things the next time I do a video like this. Ah, Valo, a real pain in the neck. This was the zombie character, guys. Remember, his name was Dracula or what was his name? It was some crazy pun of Belmont. Cherub Demons, the Anti-Cupid. Oozer, who you gonna? I like how it stops at who you gonna, because they can't directly reference Ghostbusters, probably. Sharks. Finn, the end. Ghouls. And also ghosts. Spectre Knight of the Living Dead. Okay, so those are all the cards. So that was everything in this first tub. Now, we're going to take a look at everything in the second tub. So, first and foremost, naturally, is the physical copy of the game, which, by the way, outside of Limited Run, this game did not get a physical copy, so I'm actually glad that I got this. So once again, the box art of the game case, identical to the reproduction of the box art for the SNES version of both games. And same thing with the back. Okay, so let's take a look on the inside. It's kind of hard to see, but the ooze, they put the purple ooze on the inside of the case. The cartridge actually looks pretty cool. It's like of a little zombie. No, my camera's not focusing in on it. I need better equipment if I'm going to keep doing this. I'll look into it though. And then it came with a little instruction booklet that's actually kind of cool. Or it actually says 3D Gallery. Oh wait, am I supposed to use the... Am I supposed to use the glasses for this? Okay. Hold on. This might have actually gotten more interesting. Huh, it kind of works. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, so it kind of works. That's actually kind of cool. So, yeah, it's an instruction booklet, but also a 3D gallery. I'm sorry I can't put the glasses over the camera, but like, so here's a page where it shows all the enemies, and the enemies, to me, they're popping out, which is really cool. Okay, so that was actually that was a really nice touch. I'm actually proud of them for doing that. Oh, okay, that's even cooler. So, in the very back of the book, they've got, once again, the sketches of the official artwork for the game, and it's all 3D as well. So this one pops out, this one pops out, that one pops out as well. It's really cool. Oh, and there's also there's also a little password puzzle, which is actually kind of cool. I don't know the I don't know the actual passwords to the levels, unfortunately, but that's still pretty cool. And also this, that guy pops out the most out of everyone else in this book, which is actually kind of cool. But still, whoa! I was not expecting to actually be able to use the glasses for anything. I gotta say, so far I've got, this is definitely the SNES version. So far I've actually gotten everything that I ordered. So I think this box is, it's either also 3D or or my eyes have adjusted to the colors. Yeah, the box is 3D too. Whoa! I really wish I could show you that. That is awesome. Just, yeah. So this one's not 3D, but whoa. And the inside, once again, purple ooze. That's probably a little easier to see. I can't tell. I got the glasses on, but yeah. Ghoul Patrol on one side, Zombies Ate My Neighbors on the other. 3D. I love this. This is awesome. Hopefully, I won't have to put those back on. Well, that was everything that that came in the box. Unfortunately, there was... I think that was everything that came in the box. Yeah. Okay, had to make a quick edit to the video. Apparently I ordered four entire sets of things. The Switch Limited Run, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and Ghoul Patrol Collector's Edition. And here's the picture of all the stuff I was supposed to get with it. I got everything I was promised. So, yeah, so far, doing good. I apparently bought two versions of the Zombies Ate My Neighbors Premium Edition. You know, for the original game. One for the SNES. So that one I haven't got yet. It's still supposed to be on its way. I also got one for the Zombies Ate My Neighbors case. So, yeah, there are two different versions of that. And then I got Ghoul Patrol only released for SNES, if I remember correctly. So I got the only version of that I could, which was this. So, yeah, so far, they delivered on what I was supposed to be getting. So let's hope they keep it up. So yeah, everything's good so far. I hope I continue to get everything I was promised. If so, awesome. Yeah, so far, even though the information and the details on what you're supposed to be getting is gone, it looks like they're still working on fulfilling their obligations. So that's awesome.